views and people don't listen to it, you guys would be kicked out on the street. And they'll turn, like he said, they'll turn his office into like a freaking storage area for papers. You guys can't guarantee your kid's going to have a job here. You don't own the damn radio station. You guys will be replaced. I'm just like, people like that, they're just stupid. They just don't get it. And it's just like, seeing him struggle through the film, like, fight so hard. And he had attended a volunteer meeting, and it was like full of black people, and they were just like being disrespectful to him. He's like, you know, he's been fighting as a lawyer for over 40 years, and he's like trying to give you guys the tools to equip yourselves to make things better. And you guys are like, I mean, in the film, it's just like, they're just like, I don't know, it just really pissed me off, and it just goes to show you, it's like, it's not worth trying to save people who don't want to be saved. I'm not doing that. There's just no fucking way I'm gonna make all these damn sacrifices. Like, I don't look at color anymore. There's a nigga frequency. And unfortunately, a lot of people who have melanin in their skin, they're vibing and rocking to that shit. And that's really where that word comes from, in my opinion. Because nigga, it's not about black people. But unfortunately, majority of black people are vibing to that shit, and they listen to that. Like when you turn AM and PM or AM FM on your radio, there's another one. There's a nigga frequency, the nigga FM, the nigga AM that people listening to. I'm not listening to that shit. And I didn't have nobody around me to listen to that shit either. And it's like, watching that just really like pissed me off, but it like motivated me. And it's like, I know I'm on the right path. It's like, I'm not fucking with nobody who don't want to be saved. I'm not doing it. I'm not devoting my life. I'm damn sure I'm about to be sacrificing myself, and I got a family to look out for. And I don't feel sorry if you don't give a fuck about yourself and your family. You're not looking out for them, trying to tear them down and make excuses for it. But somebody who does come along, who has the intellect and the ability, who wants to like unify and devise a plan and let's do something, and then you're like shitting on him. It's like, and that's just basically what's been happening. Even in the film, like, they kept showing the different images of like, he had all these different like prominent black like civil rights movement leaders, like Angela Davis, and just like different various people he had, and it's like, but look at them. Look at what's their legacy. Look at where they are today. They have nothing. Majority of people don't even know who the hell they are. You could walk down the street, you wouldn't even bat an eye at them. You don't even know who they are, but look how much they've sacrificed their personal lives, everything, emotionally, financially. It's their safety, damn near. It's like the freaking FBI like infiltrated and freaking assassinated all of them for the most part. And it was like, for what? What was it for? Because look where we are today. Like, it wasn't even fucking worth it. They would have been better off just taking care of themselves and their families, saying fuck everybody else. And that's really what it's boiled down to, because we can't mobilize a bunch of broken people who don't want to do better. I don't know, that just really got under my skin. It just pissed me off to see that.
At Thanksgiving, my cousin was talking about how told the family that we needed to start meeting up more and having more gatherings besides Thanksgiving. Everybody just looked with that fucking blank stare. Nobody like is motivated to work together, even in the family. Like, I'd say my family's pretty like functional as far as like, you know, you can gather the relatives up for Thanksgiving and all that shit, but I mean, motherfuckers is old. There's no motivation. People are comfortable and content doing whatever the fuck they're doing, even if the shit is mediocre. I mean, the best thing we can do is not fuck with each other, because if we're fucking with each other but there's no definite chief aim, then there's no purpose to us fucking with each other. We're not getting anything accomplished. You could be my fucking blood relative. Fuck you if you're not helping me secure a bag.
Like, just sunning you.
Just sunning, exactly.
I hate that shit. I didn't even know the terminology for it when I heard him say it, but I was like, I hate people do that. I just didn't know what it was called, but now I know. It's just like how he said it so eloquently. He's like, before I gave Big Sean advice, I gave him a deal. And then dumbass Charlamagne trying to interrupt him. It's like, shut your stupid simpleton ass down. It's like, you just don't make no damn sense. Like, you just so caught up in some stupid bullshit your damn self. It's like, okay, well, maybe you're doing well now, but I guarantee you got your book black privilege. You'd have a problem if you weren't going to be receiving royalties from that. Like, that you're not going to be able to have your children to be able to benefit from that years down the line when you're long gone. So don't give me that bullshit about money don't make it and all that just dumb shit he was just trying to say. Like, it don't make no damn sense. Like, oh, well, money and wisdom ain't got nothing to do with anything. That's not the point. You're missing the point. Yeah, if you are in a position where you're older, you should be able to write a check and put someone in a position to do something if you feel that your advice is so damn compelling. But no, you just sun people. But you ain't even in a position to really even help them. So it's like, what the fuck advice can I listen to you? You ain't even doing shit with your life. Why would I listen to you? I think people, like, they take it the wrong way. They think because, like, you're trying to ask for a handout. It's like, I'm not asking for a handout. Like, if you're going to give someone something, and if it is money, it should be more of a planting of a seed. Like, enabling is not necessarily a bad word. It's just depending upon whomever you're enabling, really. You can enable someone to be put into a position to be empowered, and they can then forth manifest, and they can extend that same frequency to the future. Or you can enable a fuck shit person who ain't gonna do shit, and then you're just done because you're just basically throwing your money in the garbage. So it just all depends. Like, enabling is not necessarily a bad word. It's just, like I said, it just depends on whomever you're dealing with. But you have to, like, it's not about giving someone. It's more about, I'm planting a seed, I'm investing in you, or I believe in you and I want to be able to help with whatever I can. Or if I can't, like, outright give you something, write a check or what have you, I can put in a good word for you. I can give you a good recommendation, or I can hire you, or I can get you hired at some other place that could put you in a position to where you will be able to do better than where you are right now currently. It's not about a handout. It's about that extension of, like, just that growth that you want to see. Like, people get it all wrong. They just, that's all that selfish talk about, ain't nobody ever gave me nothing. It's like, no, somebody did give you something. So even when 50 Cent was talking about how nobody ever gave him shit, no, somebody gave you shit. Eminem gave you shit when he heard you out in the street for your From 1 Year mixtapes, that he gave you a deal. So somebody did give you something. Everybody has to receive something. Everyone can be a giver, and everyone at one point in life had to be on the recipient end. So don't get too high and mighty and try to act like you're a self-made man, because no, you're not. Because somebody did give you an opportunity. So it's like, that's the point, though. It has to be. But he grew that opportunity. He could have easily just sat back, been a one-hit wonder, or he could have dropped a couple good songs, whatever, sold a couple records, did some touring and did some little, typical stuff that most people in the industry do. They don't really have any longevity. Then he could have made a couple $100,000, got some endorsement deals, maybe a couple million, and he could have just been chilling, sitting on that, and just living a regular life. But he wasn't content with that because he saw better and he saw more for himself. He saw the inner workings of the actual mechanism of the industry, and he saw ways to infiltrate, to capitalize, and to make things better to where he was benefiting, where he wasn't just being used and he wasn't just being the pawn. Like, he was actually doing, like, more kingdom type work. But that came within him, but he still had to be on the recipient end of an opportunity that was granted to him. So it's like, I don't know, people just get messed up. They think like somebody trying to, like, I'm not asking for a damn handout. Like, I'm asking for an opportunity. Like, and I think a lot of people just, they don't understand that. And that's where I think all that sunning stuff comes, where it's like, oh, I'm going to give you some advice. Or it's like, even in that shit, it's like, most people aren't even in a position to give people advice first and foremost. But even if you are, you'd be really stupid and a fool to sit here and try to tell me that nobody ever gave you shit. It's like, no, somebody somewhere along gave you an opportunity. They gave you something. I don't care if they gave you a fucking internship. That was a step up from where you were. That was an opportunity that you then took that and you made it what it is today. But somebody had to give you something. I don't care what it was. Even if it was just a business card and put in a good word in for you to land you that position at said office or whatever company. Everything starts with the planning of something. I don't care who it is and who you are. Even we were talking like a month back when we were talking about like Apple and Microsoft and Amazon. People like to glorify the whole like, oh, they started in their garage, or they started in the basement, blah blah. Yeah, but who was enabling them and positioning them to be able to have the basement in the first place? Like, somebody had to be paying the rent while they were working, right? Somebody had to be providing food. Somebody had to provide the electricity and the water. Like, they didn't just start at just spontaneous combustion and oh, boom, here we are. Like, no, somebody had to be able to provide the foundation that which they were able to build on. But you know all this. I don't even know why I'm saying this to you. I don't know, that film just like ignited stuff in me and it just really pissed me off. I don't know. I'm just a little agitated.
Where'd you go to see the movie?
The Harkins Theater out here.
What was the vibe of was the theater packed?
No. It was like 4 other people in there.
Shit.
There's nobody in there.
Yeah, that motherfucker to yourself. This was a fucking hell of a day today. Like, this shit was awesome. The burger was bad, but it was good. The movie was bad, but it was good.
But it was good. Exactly.
The traffic on the way there was bad, but it was good. Damn. My bitch hella bad, but she's so damn good. Like, waking up to you and your voice is like waking up to a second sun, a second S-U-N sun in the sky. I told you what my uncle did to me, son to me and shit. I didn't tell you about that time when he was like, this was this summer actually. This was
this past summer?
this had to be in August. Yeah, like August, like early August. He was basically telling me how, I should, put my resume together and start, start an internship, you know what I'm saying, at a consulting company and all that. And, you know what I'm saying, 'cause he was like, you're old enough now, you should be helping your mother out, you know what I'm saying, and all this type of shit. Um, and, he said, in 30 days, he wants to hear that, I applied to the internship and all that, because he's going to check on me at the end of the month. And, you know what I'm saying, he's basically telling me how, if I only have $2,000, that's chump change. You want to get that up to 10,000. And he was also like, he was just telling me how, like, like the jobs and the positions that people are applying for, there's like people with master's degrees that are taking internships because, or taking lesser salaries because, it's all like, the demand is and all that. The demand for jobs is high, but there's no supply, and that basically when companies advertise that they have positions available, that's only so that they can do the necessary interviews to qualify to be an equal employment, equal opportunity employer, and that puts them in great political standing. So he's telling me about all that stuff, useful information, shit that I already knew, but it's good to have his perspective. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, he's telling me how he has his own consulting company and all this type of shit. But you know what I'm saying, you trying to give me advice, but you ain't cutting no check though. You ain't giving me no deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, can you hire me? You know what I'm saying? At your consulting firm? My nigga, can you hire me? You know what I'm saying? I got all these fucking men telling me shit, but they boys. It's like they trying to scold me and shit, but I don't see a man, so it's like I'm talking to a boy. Just a grown boy. How are you that bold to tell me what to do but not enable me to do shit? I bought my own fucking suits. I bought my own shit. And when I went to the motherfucking Men's Warehouse, the motherfucking associate tried to turn me away, tell me to get my shit tailored somewhere else. Because he thought it was going to be too expensive for me. I stuck around because I liked the atmosphere. I paid the premium because I liked the atmosphere. I wanted to be in that environment. And because I lasted and I stuck around, I got a connection. That got me a connection that got me connect. And now I'm plugged up. But had it not been for my fearlessness or my boldness or my just, me ignoring my own shyness, me off this NXT pill shit, which is basically just high off my own energy, my own past efforts. I'm like, yo, if I'm gonna come this far, if I'm gonna drive all these cars, if I'm gonna count this money, if I'm gonna hit licks, if I'm gonna fuck these bad bitches, if I don't did all this shit already, I'm gonna keep on fucking doing it on a higher level. And I don't did most of this motherfucking shit when I was motherfucking broke. It's just me going along, scavenging, bottom feeder. I told a dude, Ken Bach, that I was a bottom feeder. I told him that my whole life I've been scavenging for information, like everything that I know, all my experiences, I just had to pick it up in the streets. Or I had to just pick it up by just being on some bold shit, just straight infiltrating, invading, and all this type of stuff. You know what I meant. You know what I'm saying? Like, the information, I mean, I'm given chances, given opportunities, but a lot of the shit, opportunities that I really fucking need, I had to fucking force my way through that shit. Those opportunities were given to me via natural selection, by nature, by the opposing force, which has given me so much resistance, leaving a window open. A certain door is unmanned. Security's supposed to be there, but security distracted, so I'll slip in. You know what I'm saying? Or, just I overhear conversations, so I overhear a name, then I name drop that name at another location, I get in. So shit like that. I've just been hacking my way in. Like you have to receive things like this, but a lot of the things that I've received that actually got me, closer to like my goals were just shit that I had. They were given, but given with a little bit more resistance. But yeah, everybody gets this shit from somewhere. Like wealth, all wealth is inherited. All wealth is inherited. Whether one person gives it to you or a million customers give it to you. It's taken, it's reallocated, it's gotten from somewhere, it's received from somewhere else. We can't make this money on our own. It's gonna take a team. It's gonna take people liking us. It's gonna take people liking what we do and how we do it, and liking why we do it. It's about being liked. People like, but you gotta be liked by the right people. When you liked by the right motherfucker, your world changes. That's when you like by the right motherfucker. People think, oh, it's not it's not about being liked by 400,000 followers. They ain't paying you unless you got a system that they have an emotional attachment to. It's about being liked by that one or that certain group, that certain circle. Now you in. Because all it takes to be successful is an imagination and capital. Shit, motherfuckers start imagining shit with you and start putting capital in the mix too. You undefeated, you unstoppable. You can fail as many times as you want. The money allows you to outpace those failures, allows you to last. But if you don't got the money, you gotta have the drive, you gotta have the ambition, you gotta have the fearlessness, you gotta be crazy enough to continue in spite. You gotta be crazy enough to tell yourself that you're not crazy, even though you are crazy. How dare you believe that you can rise out of poverty? You have nothing. No one around you has nothing. Everyone's suffering. No one wants to see you succeed, and if they do, they don't want you to do better than they doing. How the fuck do you think you could make anything of yourself in this mess? You got to be crazy, and it's that level of crazy that brings that success to you. Like a motherfucking steak. I know you don't eat steak, but you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be eating steaks in front of you and shit. Yeah, give her the baked potato with the chives, and the if you have vegan sour cream, yeah, you put
I can have vegetables. They're gonna have asparagus, broccoli. They have side dishes like that. I'm not just relegated to potatoes. Thank you very much.
Thanks for that clarity.
You're welcome.
You know you a bad bitch.
I've been told a time or two.
I'm a young rich nigga, bad bitch hitter.
I mean, if they have a wedge salad and Chardonnay, I'm fine. Just no bacon. Substitute it with like olives or something. And romaine lettuce. I don't like iceberg.
I'm looking forward to me just laying on my California King, some penthouse somewhere. The baby being babysat or playing with her toys somewhere in the room or something. And me laying on my stomach in the bed, and you just, like you just sitting on my back. You know what I'm
Like
saying?
giving you a back rub.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. A slow one. Don't be afraid to be rough. You know what I'm saying? I got kinks I gotta get out. You know what I'm saying? I got all this shit from hopping these fences and shit. From hopping in fences to all that shit. All in between. I get that shit out. I'm a little bit of a klepto still. Like even though I don't need to be. Um.
Yeah, you do. Just in a different way now.
Oh man, like I've been a klepto for so long. I feel like I don't think a lot of people get me because I look around, a lot of people just lost and they don't know what's going on. But I'm lost, but I'm at least I'm putting up a fight. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna go down just not knowing what the fuck is going on. I ain't gonna go down without a bag. You know, that's for one. And I stopped doing this because it was lowering my vibration and shit. Um, but what I used to do, I used to go to the store, buy shit with cash, um, hold on to it, buy an item with cash. I would buy food, you know what I'm saying? Food at ShopRite. And then I would actually go back the next day, bring the food back. No, not bring the food back. I would go back the next day, bring the receipt back. But I would go and pick out the item that I bought the day before. And I'd bring that item back to the register like I was returning the shit. And I'll get my cash back for an item that I didn't buy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I got the shit for free. You know, um, I was doing that shit. Um, I felt like at least that was an upgrade from just straight taking shit because it's like I can always decide whether to bring this, whether to do the shit. I guess a nice sleep on the shit. Um, but yeah, in a different way now. It's time to take that energy and bring it somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? And flip that shit. Because, shit, it's time to level up. There's like old habits that I'm desperate to get rid of. There's old habits that kept me breathing, kept me fed. Like really, like there was a hole in my fucking stomach. A hole in my fucking stomach. It was a fucking ditch, and it was a hunger pain. And I was like, yo, fuck this shit. You know that restaurant Twin Dragon on Pico?
Oh my god, yeah. I went there a couple times.
Yeah.
It's not as good as the Chinese restaurant I used to go to in San Diego. I went there only in hopes that it would be, because I was craving like some really good food one day, and I was like, man, I wish I was back home, because back home we have golden chopsticks, which is, in my mind, in my opinion, untouchable. But yeah, I've been there a couple times.
Golden chopsticks.
Yeah.
Wow. I remember days I was just walking, because, I used to walk everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Used to walk everywhere. Still do walk everywhere as much as I can. Um, Only time I would take the bus if I really was like didn't feel like walking or really, but I got fed up with the bus, so I just would walk everywhere and shit. This one day I don't know where the fuck I was coming from, but it might have been I think I might have been no. Was I working at Guess? I was probably working at Guess in Century City. I was probably in the back. I remember one time there wasn't enough space for all this shit. They had me in the fitting rooms, opening up boxes, putting sensors on the clothes and shit. I felt like I was doing the same shit that I was doing at Abercrombie and Fitch, at the Garden State Plaza and shit, just doing the same shit. And I was like, nah. I'm like, yo, fuck this shit. There's so many times I felt like quitting and shit. That job eventually got abandoned. But one of the days, I was walking back from Century City back to Hauser that way, and I was just so fucking hungry. I didn't have no fucking money. I didn't have no bank account. Well, I don't know what the fuck I was doing. Oh yeah, what I was doing with my checks was I was getting the physical checks, and I would just get the cash for them and shit. I didn't have no fucking bank account. That shit was non-existent. All my bank accounts were overdrawn and shit, and it was just like, you know what I'm saying, I was a wanted man, just off the radar and shit. But anyways, I'm a fucking outlaw. So, I was just walking and I was just fucking starving. This overwhelming hunger came over me, and I was just like, yo, I cannot walk another foot without getting some food like in me right now. Like this was literally, I felt like I was about to collapse. Like my mouth was dry, all that shit. So I'm walking a little further, and the nearest restaurant is Twin Dragon. I'm probably like 30 feet away from it or something. So I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. So I walk in, and you know how they have that, the front, the reception area where the host area is like right when you walk in, and then they have like that little table where they put all the outgoing orders for the people who are delivering the shits to go. So I faked like I was gonna sit down at the bar, but then I sat down in a chair next to where they had all the food piled up, ready to go, so the people could deliver it, home deliveries and shit. So I just snatched the motherfucking food off the motherfucking table, and I walked out, and it took me like 10 seconds to get out, because you know how the door, it doesn't open outside, it opens, you have to pull it in, you feel me, to get out the fucking shit. So
yeah.
I'm like pushing against the red door with my adrenaline rushing, like fuck, you know what I'm saying, fuck, like what the fuck is this? And I finally pull the other way. I'm like, I'm out this bitch, you feel me? And immediately, you feel me, I walk, you feel me? As soon as I turn the corner, I start dipping. You feel me? All of a sudden, I got enough. With the last bit of energy I got in me, I start dipping, start a little heavy jog, and then I'll get down to a light jog, get around the corner and shit. And didn't have to go that far. Just found some steps to some apartments. I sat on the steps, and I opened up the food, and it was like some sesame chicken and some shrimp and I think it was like, it might have been like fried rice or something like that. And I didn't have no fork, so I just ate it with my fucking hands. Um, and I didn't have nothing. I don't think I had nothing to drink. But I was just like, fuck. It was like, as soon as I ate that first, like, bite of chicken, my energy started to get restored. And so I put the food down a little bit, and I peek around the corner. There's a squad car there in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even parked. You know how like when police are there to eat and when police are there to check out some shit. Because this car was motherfucking slanted. So somebody had put in a call. You know what I'm saying? That this motherfucker made off with some food and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't, they don't play that shit with business. They don't want that shit happening twice and shit. So I'm just like, alright, fuck, let me lay low. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them to see my clothes or nothing. So I just stayed where I was at. you know, and then waited, you know, another hour or so, finished my shit slowly, ate my food slowly, said my motherfucking blessings, and I just kept walking and shit. And there's a couple times I had to do that. I had to dine and dash, like, really, like, I'm looking, I'm shining and shit. I got gold on me and shit. I'm shining and shit. No fucking money. You know what I'm saying? No liquidity on me, none of that. So I had to fucking, you know, people just let me in places because I look good. You feel me? They have no fucking idea, no fucking clue. I'm the fucking boogeyman. I'm gonna take, motherfucker. All smiling at me and shit like I'm a fucking bougie black man who's like just, I've made something of myself. And you can feel safe around me. No, the fuck you can't, because I ain't got nothing in my fucking wallet. You know what I'm saying? I got old debit cards that don't even fucking work. And I'm a fucking savage, you know what I'm saying? My hair is not even cut because I'm dressed so fucking nice. You ain't paying attention to that shit. And that's a lot of my time out in Cali. That's how it fucking was, but nobody could tell. Nobody could fucking tell. Like, I'm really a fucking criminal. I might be a small time crook, you know what I'm saying? But I never got caught for no shit. That's the thing. That's the thing. Like, I never got busted for no shit. You know what I'm saying? Only some careless shit where I went in a Rite Aid one time and I opened up like a pack of like some gummy worms that I didn't even fucking eat and some nasty Butterfinger Reese's combination. I think they did some collab or some shit. It was disgusting. And I was like, oh, a Butterfinger reminds me of childhood. That shit was disgusting. You know what I'm saying? I should have just stuck with the original. But I ate that shit and I just, you know, put the wrapper somewhere and shit, sat down. And this is like me, like literally like some dude was like just like kept fucking following me around the fucking so I'm like, who the fuck is this nigga? Nigga was black, you feel me? Had some polo shirt on or some shit. And I'm like, yo, is this nigga gay? You feel me? This nigga keep following me around. This nigga's in the fucking tampon section. What the fuck are you doing, bruh? You feel me? So you ask me like, oh, what's the food? Was the food good? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? You feel me? Was it good? Was the food you were eating? I said, oh, this shit? You know what I'm saying? Like I think I had like some shit still in my hand. You feel me? So I was like, yeah, it's alright. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? So I walk out, this motherfucker gonna run out the store and say, you didn't pay for that. I say, yes, I did. I actually had a Sprite in my hand that I did pay for. That was from the Office Depot. And this is on Wilshire. This is the Rite Aid on Wilshire. And, you know, the Office Depot on Wilshire and shit. You know, there's an IHOP and then there's an Office Depot.
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah.
I used to go there all the time.
Yeah, so, I'm telling you, we passed like battleships. You feel me? We passed for like, well, yo, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I said yes, I did, and I actually gave him the receipt from Office Depot. So he, you know, I said, and I actually said, you know what? Let's go back inside and, you know, discuss it. You feel me? So I got him distracted because he's holding the receipt. I just did. I took off, and I cut right through the traffic too. Motherfucking cars had to stop short. Like, fucking asshole! The fuck are you doing? That kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? So I was gone, you know what I'm saying? Little light jog and shit. Cause I don't want to get caught for no little bullshit, no little shit. I never want. Prison was like 50 Cent safe. Prison, the penitentiary is definitely out the question for me. I'm not going over no Butterfinger. I'm not going over no motherfucking $50,000 Cuban link. None of that shit. I ain't doing it. I'm not going. You're not getting me. I'm not going. Death over that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll protect you from above. There's no way you locking me in no motherfucking cage. Nah, I already feel caged. Being broke is a cage. They say it's in your mind, but you know what I'm saying? This shit is a reality too. The hunger pains was, was that in my mind? Or was that some real shit? So, um, I need these motherfuckers to they gonna take me serious. They gonna take me serious. It's gonna be a point where they just gotta pause and say, yo, where does all this shit come from? Where does this nigga's hustle come from? Where does his drive come from? My drive come from not having shit when I needed shit. My drive come from nobody doing favors for me when I really needed the favors. When I really needed the favors, ooh. I learned real quick. I'm like, alright. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to remember what you did for them. Because it just puts like some guilt on their conscience or something. And they're just like, I've had motherfuckers borrow shit from me, and I had to borrow the shit back from them because it been so long. They forgot that shit was mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, so a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, my neighbor and shit. Like, have my bitch Zinga and shit. Like, you feel me? Tell my bitch things about me. Like, cause trying to take advantage of us arguing and shit. So you know what I'm saying? Like, just try to like assassinate my character or something, make me less of a man or a person. You know what I'm saying? And pump himself up. Like niggas is just on some jealous shit the whole time. I was looking up to these niggas. I looked up to these niggas. I wanted to be like them, but they was jealous of me. What the fuck is going on? Like, what are you telling my fucking broad about me? Trying to take advantage of us arguing and shit. You know that shit ain't gonna last. You know she gonna tell me everything you said, motherfucker. Now you've been red flagged. Now I know you an enemy. I'm glad you did that shit because now I know. Shit, I can't wait to see you and Kind pulled up in a fucking Overfinch enhanced Range Rover. The panoramic roof. Which could be a $9, $10, $15, $20,000 option on that bitch. 8-cylinder engine, 550 horsepower on a fucking truck. Spacious ass motherfucker, like a moving living room, like a moving hookah lounge, you feel me? You feel me? I started that bitch up in there, shouldn't see those motherfuckers looking like them regular customers looking at them regular Jaguars and them regular Range Rovers. I was in the most expensive one. Even though it ain't going nowhere, I get treated fabulous. Everywhere I go, I make sure of it. I don't settle for that lame service because I need the best service. I need that royal service. I've been pushing too hard without no recognition. When I say recognition, I mean I've been going so hard without a bag. So imagine when I get the bag. When I talk about a bag, I'm talking about a good 5 million. Most people talking about a bag, they talking about, man, I just need 10 grand. I don't fuck 10 grand. That ain't shit to me. You know what I'm saying? 100,000 ain't shit to me. It'll help, but it ain't shit to me. And I ain't saying that shit just because Dame Dash said, oh, I can't do nothing with her. Nah, you can't do nothing with 100,000. Make you smile for a day or two, but yo, we need that bag because we need that money that's going to allow us to live off the interest that it generates for us. And that way we don't have to worry about going broke. When you don't have to worry about going broke and you just spending your interest, now you can adapt your lifestyle to that level. You know what I'm saying? If your expenses meet your income, you feel me? That's, you don't want to be in that situation. But if you're in that situation, you fine, because you're paying your expenses in interest alone. None of your principal is being given up or forfeited. And that's the type of lifestyle we want.
You don't have to exchange your time.
Exactly. And JP Lynn talking about, if you do this, this, and that, you know what I'm saying, if, you know, you combine your income with your spouse, $1,500 from the husband, $1,500 from the wife, that's $3,000 every month in a portfolio of ETFs. You can get 1.2, 1.3 million in 35 years or something like that. No, I ain't fucking 35 years just to get 1.2. Motherfucker, I need that shit yesterday. I ain't waiting. I mean, we gonna make that happen. Like, we gonna guarantee ourselves mills. You know what I'm saying? But that's fucking something. That ain't a bag. Show me the way to the bag. Show me the way to that $10 million bag I need. Because everything I do is a double standard. When I say double standard, I'm not talking about being a hypocrite. I'm talking about anything that you do that's of high standard, I double that. So I work twice as hard to make sure that I'm fulfilling that threshold. So if a bag is 5 million, you know I'm really looking for 10 million. You know 10 million is my goal in my 20s. If motherfuckers talking about shit, motherfuckers talking about a bad bitch, I need me 2 of them. One, you know, like 2 on both arms, so that's 4. Motherfuckers talking about a threesome, I need 6 bitches running train on me. Feel me? Motherfuckers talking about a yacht, private jet, I need me 2. Motherfuckers talking about a Bugatti, I need me 2. A his and hers. Who the fuck is doing that? Yeah, in order to affect or impact some shit, you do need to be a fucking billionaire. That's why you get into these billions. How do you get the billions? The quickest way to wealth is business. The way to wealth is business. You have to do business to become wealthy. And inheritance is business. Business is about helping each other survive on a more comfortable level. That's what doing good business is about. We need something to offer to bring to these people. By these people, I mean people with a bag. Black, white, indifferent. Sell that motherfucker for a bag. And it don't have to be Graceful Demi. It don't have to be the business that we sell. But businesses sold is how you get the lump sums required. We talk about this shit. You know the game. I gotta make sure that my crazy ass know the game, because my crazy ass can forget and go back to just being a kleptomaniac and shit. It was a serious fucking illness, and you could get, I'm on some PSD, OCD from that shit still. Like, am I changing? Am I becoming better, or do I still have to rob this? Even though I got money in my pocket to pay for this shit 50 times over. I gotta steal this because this is who I am. I have to take this. I gotta fucking put this under my shirt, put this in my pocket, put this in my pants so it goes down my pants leg. Hopefully it don't fall out my shoe. But I gotta take this because this is who I am. I'm a fucking taker. I'm a taker. I'm a taker. I'm a robber. I'm a stealer. I'm a taker. I gotta take it. I gotta survive. I gotta survival mode, survival mode, survival mode, survival mode. You don't. The video you sent me was about getting to new levels. People stay stuck in that thinking mode because they don't know energy is supposed to move in form, through form, and out of form. So anything you do, like my skills, I learned how to survive and shit. I have to learn how to fucking take that energy in, move it through myself, and when it exits or passes a new energy, so I can take that energy, come back through me, and take that surviving mentality and make it a thriving mentality. All right, now how can I get in these offices? How can I get in these buildings? You know what I'm saying? I got, you know what I'm saying? Uh, I got in that construction site. I got in that movie theater without paying. You know what I'm saying? Waited for motherfuckers to open up the exit doors. It slipped in. Security started getting tighter. Started asking people for their tickets if they wasn't using them. Got in like that. Free movies all day. All right, so if I can get a free movie, um, what else can I get? You know what I'm saying? Like, what else can I do if I can get access to a movie theater? Can I get access to a place where these minds that are the most brilliant and richest minds on the planet, they meeting up and linking up? Can I get access to that room? Can I be a fly on the wall? What are they talking about? What are they discussing? Everything is about money and power, but how are they thinking? What's their mindsets like, and where are they planning to acquire it? And if they already have everything, what are they planning to do? Is there any end to this shit? No, there's no motherfucking end to it, because this motherfucker's with ability and this motherfucker's without. Ability is the most vital thing you can have. Ability is seductive. Ability is power. Ability is, I can do that if I want. I can have that if I want. Doesn't mean you're going to buy it. Doesn't mean you're going to take it. Doesn't mean you're going to engage in it. But the fact that you're able to, that's power. And Kanye West said in the song Power, do you have the power to let power go? I can let power go because I've been powerless, helpless, worthless, sleepless, paid less. Now you finna pay me more than what I'm motherfucking worth, because that's my value now. That's my value system, and I can't go back from that. And I can let power go, but I'm not going to, because that doesn't benefit my legacy. You know, it don't benefit me. It's your turn to let power go. If not, we're gonna take it. John F. Kennedy said, if we can't do things through peace, then war is inevitable. Violence is inevitable. If you can't accumulate what you need through peaceful efforts, then violent efforts are inevitable. Inevitable. You know what I'm saying? You know me with the grammar and shit. Pronunciation, yeah.
Well, however we say, you can't negotiate peace without the ability to wage war. So, just, it's the yin and the yang. It's the balance. Like, you can't, I forgot who said it, but it's like patience has its limits. Like, taken too far, and it's called cowardice. So you can't be sitting around waiting for somebody just to give you something. It's like, you're going to be laying around for the rest of your life. You're just going to have to get up and take it. But I think that's the thing, though. We live amongst cowards now. Like, everywhere I look now, I see, and I hear, I've been thinking about the divine principles of Ma'at, and the most common thing that I guess it was within myself too that I suffered from, that I feel like I freed myself of it, was I was closing my ears to truth for a long time, because it was easier to live in denial. And now that I've liberated myself from that, when I speak so freely about stuff, I see how so easily people are just like closing their ears to truth, and they just like denial. It's like, no, that can't be true. But really, because you're a coward, that's why. Because you don't want to accept the truth, because otherwise that means you have to do something. But you don't want to do anything because you're scared, because you're a coward. But people they can't accept that.
These motherfuckers don't want to hit licks. These motherfuckers is soft. These motherfuckers are victims of the biggest lick of all time, and it wasn't us that did the lick. You know what I'm saying? It is the current race that is dominant over all other races right now. That hit that lick. You know what I'm saying? But these motherfuckers don't want to take back what was taken from them. They don't even want to fucking like. They don't even want to fucking like exchange for their freedom. They just want to be like, this shit is fucking, yeah, I see it. I see it. Like, at the end of the day, motherfuckers is giving you advice and shit, how to live your life, but their lives motherfucking suck. Their lives are boring, and not just boring, their lives are depressing to look at and to watch. So stay the fuck away from me with that shit. Talking that shit, talking about do this and do that, motherfucker. What are you doing? And what can you do? Yeah, shut the fuck up with that nonsense, yo. Cause they don't, like, I haven't let, you know what I'm saying? Like Kanye, he said, I'm fucking turned. I haven't turned up on nobody. I just been turning up on myself. All this shit I've been holding within. I haven't went off on nobody. I'm so nice. I got a big heart and shit. You know what I'm saying? I could have been went off, but nah, I don't. I just go off on these billions. That's what I'm gonna go off on. I'm going after these billions. I'm gonna secure me $1 billion. You feel me? I'm gonna impact some shit. Kanye West. I'm gonna impact some shit. Nike. I'm gonna impact some shit. Louis Vuitton. I'm gonna impact some shit. Balenciaga. I'm gonna impact some shit. It's gonna be fashion. It's gonna be a bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a lot of shit. I can't do it alone, and that's why I gotta make the strong stronger. But I ain't fucking with no weaklings, cause they choose that weakness. It's just easier for them to prosper in the short term, being a fucking coward. But in the long term, they fucking suffering and they dying slow. They fucking rotting. They fucking decaying and shit. Like, I swear, like, we all got mental illnesses. I got it. You got it. Everybody got it. You know what I'm saying? But we want to increase the chances of us not leaving mental illnesses with our fucking children and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody is fucking crazy. Everybody, but we need the right kind of crazy that's actually gonna evolve us. So like, I don't gotta worry about fitting in, cause I'm custom made. I gotta make the strong stronger. I can't fuck with no weak links. I mean, we've like not because we haven't attended to our financial problems and we haven't attended to our financial health. The whole body of us suffers because we're leaving a wound that we got, that we acquired somehow. We acquired this financial wound, and it hasn't been treated, hasn't been stitched up, sewn up. It's become infected with all this mental illness, with broken families, poor relationships, prison time, motherfuckers dying and shit, young motherfuckers dying, mothers burying their children early and shit. Like, this wealth is the fucking cure, because that's gonna allow us to treat the fucking wound, so we cannot allow it to get infected, so that we don't have to amputate no limbs. Because if we let this shit go on, the wound becomes infected. Now we gotta cut off the arm. If we don't cut off the arm, the whole body dies. And that's kind of what the 1%ers do. Once they fucking make it out, they self-made or whatever the fuck have you, they gotta relocate to the hills. And they gotta put fences up and big gates, and they gotta have armed security and shit, walking around, and dogs and monitors and all this type of shit. And that's not even the house they live in. That's the house they tell you they live in, so that you can have all your attention on that house. Meanwhile, these motherfuckers is out the motherfucking country. Probably out on the fucking moon somewhere, already building real estate up there. By the time we get to the fucking moon, all the fucking land is motherfucking taken. There you go. Black people behind. What's gonna change shit? What's gonna change shit is this capital in the right hands. great minds, great thinkers that know what to do with it, great teams, people of high integrity. I mean, just because you think these corporations are like, they're not honest and you can't trust them. Damn right you can't trust them. Damn right they're not honest. And even if they was honest, which, a lot of times they are honest about what they do and their moves and shit, they're just open with it. You can't fight them or use anything against them. You feel me? They're too powerful. But it's like even when corporations are dishonest, it doesn't mean that the partners overseeing that organization are dishonest with each other. Nah, they protect each other because they know it's all about a fucking bag, and they're securing the bag with each other. So they have high integrity amongst themselves, but they don't necessarily have that high integrity with the rest of the world. What they oversee is just a fucking business that serves them, and the employees serve that business. So the employees are property of that business or slaves to that business. And then those key members running that business, those are the motherfuckers. Those are the motherfuckers I gotta get this bag from. Because they got it. And there's more than enough to go around. More than enough. I'm gonna secure that bag. I'm like the Black Robin Hood in this bitch. But I ain't giving to no poor. Shit. I ain't giving to the poor. I'm giving to the motherfucking ambitious, the strong, the worthy. So yeah, that's my rant. I mean, you got me ranting. You gonna fuck up my day like that? I rant, you rant.
I honestly wanted to call you as soon as I got back because I was so pissed off, and then I was like, no, it's late. I don't want to be on some negative stuff. So you're just telling me about, how you was talking to Jonte and Jamie. You was just like negative energy, and I just didn't want to like. I was like, no, it's not. I don't want to talk about nothing negative. I'm just, it'll pass. I'm just upset.
Hey, look, the way I see it between you and me, there was some negative shit, like with us two in the mix, there ain't no motherfucking match. We gonna attack that shit from both ends and eat that shit up. Like, you see how powerful we are? Like, look what the fuck we just did. We just had a shitty burger at the motherfucking Shake Shack, and we survived. We came out on top. I'm going back to the Shake Shack because I'm never ordering that motherfucking, what is that stack burger or some shit. I'm never getting that mushroom veggie shit with the burger. I'm just getting that fucking burger. I just want the meat. I fucked up. But I'm gonna go back just to reconcile, that the first burger I had, because that's a bad first time. Like, I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna just try every restaurant's most basic shit first, and I'm gonna explore the menu after that. But the hot dogs is on motherfucking point. That cargo hot dog with everything on it, all the veggies and all that. Beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And what's even more beautiful is that I'm on FaceTime with a bad bitch while I'm eating the shit. And what's even more beautiful is that I'm on FaceTime with a bad bitch who's about a bag, about her business, and about taking care of her fucking daughter, how she needs to be taken care of. Fuck, shit. It ain't no choice to be but to be at service to a person like that. You know how many fucking mothers are just hitting their kids for no reason in Target? Put that back. You feel me? Like, fucking crazy. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, that's a motherfucking child. That child is curious. That child needs to explore. That child needs to experience the fucking world, the planet. What are you doing with all that negative fucking energy? Bringing that shit home from work. Bringing that shit home from the outside world. Not forming a fucking... You call yourself a fucking parent? How you a fucking parent and the inside of your home ain't even harmonious?
You feel me? Your child ain't got no place to go to be safe. They mind not even fucking safe. They mind already belongs to the fucking government because you sitting them in front of that fucking TV and that news, and all you doing is watching the fucking news all day, and then complaining about who got shot and who got this. Make sure your ass don't get shot. Make sure your child don't get. That's it. You feel me? That's it. You know what I'm saying? Control the content in your fucking home. For real. We listen to this motherfucking trap music to get motivated because we know that we can take somebody else's experiences and take the good and leave the rest. Like, you know what I'm saying? You flip this shit to our own version, our own realities. When Future talking about fuck up some commas, I'm really talking about fucking up some bands. When he's talking about, well, I do kind of seduce bitches with these Aston Martins, you know what I'm saying? I do that. But when he's talking about like sipping lean and all, I've never tried lean in my life. I want to, but I never tried that shit in my life. I never poured up no Sprite. I poured up Sprite, but it ain't been no dirty Sprite. But when he used to be like, you know what I'm saying, like he just be like, you know what I'm saying, like I'm off the lean or whatever, like, or I'm just like, you know what I'm saying, I'm an addict and I can't even hide it. Like I flip that. Like I'm an addict and I can't hide it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm addicted to this bag. I'm addicted to this positive energy. I'm addicted to this high frequency shit. I'm addicted to bad bitches. You know what I'm saying? Bad bitches, it's about a business. For real. It's about their riches, breaking records in Guinness. That's what I'm addicted to. I'm addicted to that shit. Lean, maybe that shit, you know what I'm saying? Because you put that song, Put Me on a Pills and Potions with Nicki Minaj. I thought the game was gonna rap, but the nigga was just standing there. He was like, I got all this ass, so fuck it. I don't gotta rap. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Drake wasn't in the video. Meek Mill wasn't in the video. You know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne wasn't in no video. Safari wasn't in the video. Yeah, the game was in the video. But yeah, pills and potions are right because we might actually become successful. We don't really feel we stress, but we don't feel all the stress of the struggle because we in the struggle. Once we rise above the struggle and we feel that stress lift off of us, that's gonna be like, wow, what the fuck? What the fuck was we just doing? We'll never ever ever go back to that. The niggas from Quinn Dickey got it worse than that. Django, we got your woman. Shit, boys got sand. I don't like niggas with sand. Put a runaway mark right there on his left cheek. I want you to take these two. And I want you to sell them separately. And this one, sell him cheap. They want to sell me cheap like I ain't worth shit. You feel me? They got me waking up feeling like just another nigga. I am not just another nigga. I am Brian James. That's powerful. I'm aspiring niggas that got the hustling mentality, that got the ambition. I'm picking them up, making them stronger. We vibing off each other. We generals in this motherfucker. They got me waking up. They want me to wake up and feel like I'm just another nigga. I am special. Like Lord Jamar was saying. I think that's his name. Like, I am special. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I ain't just another nigga. Feel me? Y'all motherfuckers gonna call me crazy till a nigga start getting paid. Then y'all gonna be looking crazy. That crazy look. Like, damn, I was looking at this nigga crazy when we was talking all that crazy shit. Now, I was talking that shit for a reason. Africa, I was talking that shit for a reason. Keisha, I was talking that shit for a reason. And, you feel me? Like, you either in it with me or you not. Like, you either involved or you not. You feel me? So when the shit come, you're not gonna be involved if you wasn't involved. I mean, yeah, motherfuckers gonna get the benefits. Some of this shit gonna trickle and sprinkle, but like, if you didn't help me with the acquisition phase, then it's gonna be a hard time getting me on the phone. Because this shit is real. A lot of motherfuckers taking this shit for a fucking game. You gonna fucking do the mail your whole life? What are you doing? You gonna let somebody control your time your whole life? You gonna fucking work for these advertising agencies your whole life? And not get a bag for yourself? Your motherfucking company got a bag. They got 35 billion. And that's 2012 numbers. You know, they probably doing 40 billion now. Like, they got a bag. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? You feel me? Like, where? You feel me? You talking about you want to have kids and shit? What kind of position are your kids in? You talking about like the condos, like your biggest accomplishment that you ever had? Like, come on. Like, I've been telling you like to step your shit up. I've been telling me that you, me, and Oprah was your biggest accomplishment. I'm like, nah, fuck that. You feel me? Oprah's biggest accomplishment should be meeting you. This is what I'm telling her and shit. And it's just like, yo, it's like, I'm getting that blank look, that blank stare. You feel me? But I am not fucking around. Oprah should be fucking stressing over getting a meeting with you. Like, I gotta meet this person. I gotta meet this person. Shit. You should be up there on Oprah. You should be richer than Oprah. That's why when I first started talking to you, I was like, I'm gonna be richer than Oprah. I'm gonna be richer than Oprah. Because that's, but that's not really my goal. My goal is just to secure a bag, multiple bags. It's like 10 million in my 20s, but that's not where we end. It's not where we ending. That's nowhere near where we ending, where we stopping. But if you the only black billionaire, shit, you only got 7 black billionaires. 7, 8, 9 black billionaires and shit. Some unknown, some known. I mean, those motherfuckers ain't got protection against the other 2,000 white, Saudi, Indian, royal, Jewish, yeah.
And the sad part is they're not even, all the black ones are pretty much all from, like, entertainment. Like, Chris Rock had a stand-up comedy where he was like, do you understand how ridiculous it looks that my next door neighbor, the caliber and like the amount of wealth that I've been able to accumulate because of my talent, but yeah, I live in a neighborhood that's with white dentists and doctors, but I had to be a multi-million-dollar celebrity to be able to afford to live in the neighborhood as a white dentist. It's like, we're not even, like when Kanye was saying, like, we're not even, like, nowhere near anything. Like, there's no black shoemakers, there's no black, like, sample designers, there's no black oil, there's no black, like, house or, like, construction companies or architecture firms, or it's just like everything can't just be just entertainment rap and throwing a fucking ball around the field. It's like black people are just like the jesters and like the jokers of this day. There's so many other industries and so many other things to do that there's nothing. There's nothing. Forget owning it. There's like not even an acknowledgement of it. I mean, entertainment is one thing. I'm not saying like entertainment is bad, but there's so many other things. Like, even I had visions and dreams of having my own advertising agency, so it's an extension of my creativity, working in film and whatnot. But it's like, I saw myself as doing bigger. I didn't want to just be doing entertainment shit. Like, no, I'm trying to like own a damn advertising agency. Like, I'm trying to do multimedia, like big time stuff, like how, like you were saying, like all the white Jewish companies and families have it. Like, they're not just relegating themselves to just one little sector. I'm trying to have like a freaking chain of grocery markets across the nation. Like, I ain't trying to just be having a product sit on the shelf of Target. Fuck Target. I'm trying to have my own damn Target. I'm going to use the money that I get from Target to build my own Target. That's going to directly compete with the asses. It's like, no matter what level we get to, it's like, even the most successful people, it's like, we've just become content with paying goal. It's not the end result. This damn sure is not the end of the story. That's just the beginning.
You think the major, like executives, the major executives of like Toyota and shit, what do you think they drive?
That's an interesting question. I've never thought about that. I mean, they could essentially try whatever they want, really. But I don't know. I've never thought about that. You know, I always had this vision for some reason. It's like when you really get to that 1%. I know it sounds maybe kind of silly, but I was like, at that level, those people probably don't even use money, like in their groups and their circles, because like they know everyone and everyone's like so well connected, and like every industry literally, it's like they already have their hand in it somehow, some way, or they have a direct connection. And it's like once you are in, they literally just walk around with like their black cards, and like to the average person, when they're out at Shake Shack, for instance, and they're swiping their card, it's not even really extracting money. It's just more so like credits are like just being like accounted for within like the company's computing system. But it's just like the formality of it, because it's like I don't need money. Like money's nothing to them. Like they don't even use money. They just have like just computing like systems in place to where they just like swipe their cards and just have access to whatever it is that they want. They're not even really spending money, because it's like once you own every damn thing, it's like what am I gonna do? Pay myself or paying myself for paying myself? It's like they don't even need money anymore. It's like it's just like a way to keep people like, you know, in order. Like, oh yeah, just like swipe my card. I don't really have to really worry about it. Whereas like us, or people who are not us, because we're not like that, but not the 99%ers, they're scrambling around for this money, and they're just like money shufflers. Like they get their check, they cash it, and literally like that day, it's already off to some other place, some other people, some other family, some other ownership. So it's like, that's why there's no concern with quote unquote people like coming up or getting a check. Like even like Cardi B, for instance, people are making a big fuss over her. And I'm not saying that what she hasn't accomplished isn't commendable. Like she's able to like get herself out of a bad situation, she can help her family. But with whatever money that she's made, say she's made a couple million or whatever, $1 million off the song, off the touring, and off the downloads and blah blah blah. Yeah, but that million, one of the first things she did when she was talking on the Breakfast Club is she went and got told her mom like to go get a house. So she don't own no damn construction company. She don't own no damn developing company. She don't own no damn architecture firm. So that maybe $300,000 she gave for a budget to her mom to get a house, that automatically went right back into the white supremacy, right back into the hands of white people or Jewish people, whoever owns that industry, whoever dominates or capitalizes on the industry. Now she's talking about she got some red bottoms. Okay, so Louis Vuitton got them. So it's like it automatically infiltrates and it just transitions itself right back to the hands of the people who gave it to her. So the record company that gave her the advance, or she's getting whatever royalties off of her music, she's spending it right back into the same system. So it's like she has no ownership of anything. And I'm not singling her out, but it's just an example. So there's really no threat, or there's no real imminent fear, because just like with the NFL players, as soon as they get their whatever astronomical fees, and everyone makes a big deal, oh well, LeBron James makes $40 million a year. Yeah, but like $30 million of that goes right back into the white machine, because you don't own shit. he's like, he has ownership in like certain things. Like he's doing like, things here and there, and he's trying to help Ohio and starting like little charities and whatever and whatnot. He got a film production company. He had his TV show. I was telling you about the Survivor's Remorse. So, like, he's starting. I'm not saying he doesn't have aspirations, but the house that him and his family live in, he don't own. He doesn't own that industry. So that money went right back into that system. The cars they drive, the clothes they purchase, the foods they eat. Like, black people don't own majority don't own land and don't have grocery stores and actually have grow their own food. And like when they have to fly, if he wants to go on a vacation and treat his family and they want to go to Italy, that's going to a freaking white airline or an Italian airline. And they're spending all that money in Italy. That's going to the Italian economy. So it's like, there is no regeneration. It's just expenditure after expenditure after expenditure. So there's no threat to pay someone X amount of millions a year because you're going to get it right back because you literally own all the resources. Whatever paper money you're providing to them, it literally comes back to you within like a 2-week span of time, which is, that's uncanny how, most people get paid every 2 weeks and they're broke? 14 days? Like, literally the money is right back in the system within 14 days. And yeah, you received things. You received your food. You received your shoes. You received your jacket. You received, diapers for the baby, whatever. Because you need stuff. But that's just how the system is made up. It's like literally like you have no resource. You have a piece of paper that's not even really worth the money not even worth the paper that it's printed on, but it just goes right back into the same system. There's no sustainability. There's like, and then people aren't, they're not like us. They're not estate planners. It'd be different if you took your money that you earned and you bought some land and then you start farming that land and start selling your own, food, or you actually bought something that you could, monetize or capitalize on, or you do invest in a business or whatever. I mean, like, people don't do that though. They're just caught up in the money shuffle game. Like, as soon as you get your check, automatically, like, 80% of it's gone to, like, your day-to-day bills, expenses, and just stuff that you need, like, just basic necessities. But there's no real infrastructure, and there's no regeneration system that's in place. Even the strip clubs you go to, that's just like, you're just really giving that money back to the white Jewish or whomever families who own the vast majority of that industry. It's like, that's just right back into their hands.
They love me.
I ain't going to the girls. Because all the girls, they buying all the damn makeup and hair and freaking perfume and all that shit that they gotta do to look good on stage. It's going right back into the hands of the white corporation. So all that money ain't going to them.
You sound like you had some first hands-on experience there or something. I know you're trying to be serious right now. But I had to, you know what I'm saying? You start talking about my fucking...
I know.
That's where I let off all that. That's where I let off all my steam. A strip club. Shit. We need to own these motherfucking strip clubs. That's what we need to do. We need to get a bag and buy up these businesses and spend money. Services that we use, we need to own those businesses. It's ownership. Fucking.
Like the entire city of Inglewood is owned by Asians, but it's a black community. It's like everywhere you go, every single shop, like at Parks Meat Market, Asian owned. All the restaurants in the area are Asian owned. We have this like, and actually I want to take you there one day in LA. It's on Crenshaw in Manchester. It's this little hole in the wall spot called Moby's. It's a breakfast only. Asian owned, Asian ran, but nothing but black people are in there all day, every day. They have a line out the damn door. I kid you not. Like, Paul took me there once while I was pregnant, and we were actually going down to San Diego because I had a doctor's appointment, and we went there to eat breakfast. I never heard of it, obviously, but, you know, he'd been going there his whole life growing up there. And it's been there for a while. It's been there for years. And I walked in, I remember sitting down, and it's like, there's nothing but black people here. But it's like, Asians are owning it. Like, they literally are owning it. Like, they have a few Mexican workers, you know, because they hire Mexican workers to work. But, you know, they're the ones running it, owning it, everything. And black people are lining up to eat breakfast food. It's just breakfast. Like, nothing spectacular, nothing special about it. It's just eggs and freaking bread and ketchup and hot sauce. It's like, are you freaking kidding me?
Hot sauce? No way.
And it's just the saddest thing. I think it was one of the most depressing sights to see in my eye, and I haven't been back since.
You want to take me there? You want to take me to the hood, to Moby's?
I want you to experience that, and I want you to see it for yourself. Actually, I want you, me, Elaine, and Jonte Hall to go there one day.
Oh.
And have breakfast there. And all four of us to sit down and just have a meal, but watch and just look around. And look. And just look. It's just like, this is ridiculous. It's not that we don't already know it, but it's like to see it like in full garb, like, are you freaking kidding me? People are clamoring to get in that spot. Like, they have a line out the door. It's like, what the hell are we doing, people? But at the same time, it serves confirmation. This is like, that's why we have to move the way that we move, because everybody don't want to be saved. It's just like, we can't waste time trying to convince people, trying to help people. They don't want to be helped.
Is that broke nigga racism? That's don't touch anything in the stove. Is that rich nigga racism? That's that come in, please buy more. What you want? A Bentley, fur coat, a diamond chains? All you blacks want all the same things. Used to only be niggas. New slaves. I throw these Maybach keys. I'm seeing learn on the lead. Yeah, that's my shit.
That's how you manifest.
Switching their name out for my name and shit. Like, we listen to the same songs too. It'd be like, Lil Wayne be like, it's Young Money, aka Make It Rain on them hoes, or some shit like that. Be aka Brian James on them hoes. You know what I'm saying? So I leave the house like that. I seen Keisha in that booty. I'm like, alright, it's Brian James on them hoes. So I had to get at that. That booty was so oof. I had almost like, it makes you want to be disrespectful, make you want to grope and shit. Like, let me just touch it and then run away or some shit. I almost did that. You know, something came out of me.
Run away?
Yeah, something came out of me, and I was like, you know what, I gotta retain that. Like, I gotta try. You know, my confidence was down. When I was on the bus stop, my confidence was down. But I was like, you know what? That booty made my confidence go up. I said, it's either get that booty or stay depressed. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting that booty. That booty was like a bag to me. Like the Brian James that I am now, like what a bag is to Brian James in 2017, Booty was the Brian James in 2012, 2013 and shit. So I was just like, man, I had to, yeah. And I got in that. I got in that. I never took that booty for granted because it took me balls just to say something. It took me, like, I had to muster some fucking courage up. Not having no money in my wallet, just a stolen credit card. I bought my first soup with that motherfucker. That soup with that cheesy ass smile next to that white broad. Yeah, that's a stolen credit card suit right there. That shit was a $400 suit. The watch, it's a fucking stolen credit card watch. I'm gonna tell you how much that shit costs. But yeah, I mean, like, stolen. I mean, I was stolen. We were stolen. The ones before us were stolen. People get stolen. People's time gets stolen. They want us fucking working hard. They always stealing our time at these jobs by not paying us shit for the time we spend there. Then it's like, okay, we have to, just to recoup our energy, we have to spend money on entertainment and bills and all this extra shit. And we have to spend money on comfort food and all this other shit. And the shit, the whole check is gone. What the fuck kind of power is, there's no power in that. No longevity in that, no equity in that. There's no equity in that.
They're trying to steal my stuff.
There's no equity in that, yo.
I told Paul that the other day. He didn't even respond. He started talking to me about some Trump bullshit. I was like, get off Trump's dick. I was like, there ain't no equity in that.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Well, what I said was, I was like, focusing on Trump is tantamount to being on the government's dick. There's no equity in that. With their lips stuffed. He responds. Because, like, don't contact me about some stupid poverty. That's a poverty mindset. You're just trying to blame somebody. It's like, Trump don't give a fuck about you. Trump has been rich. He didn't come to the White House he's doing what he's supposed to do. But are you? That's what you should be asking yourself. He's doing what he's supposed to do. But are you? What are you doing? You talking about another man's pockets? And that's empowering to you? Like, Trump don't have no damn power. The only power he has is whatever we're giving him. And since so many people all day, every day, spend all their damn time, just like Asha said, they on that bullshit. Like, your Instagram rant is really gonna change something? No. But yet you still choose to give it your energy. What is that doing for you? Nothing. Don't talk to me about no damn Trump government shit. I don't wanna hear that shit.
Nobody wanna hear your ass.
Oh, well, that's good. I don't talk that much, so.
How many times I tell you, where's my fucking Dominoes? Call that boy and tell him to bring me my fucking Dominoes. And turn my oldies back on and kill my motherfucking vibe. I'm a sinner. You probably gonna sin again. Lord forgive me. Lord forgive me. Things I don't understand. Sometimes I need to be alone. Bitch don't kill my vibe. Bitch don't kill my vibe. Sometimes I need to be alone. can imagine a motherfucker be like, nobody wanna hear your ass. Hey, yo, anyways, man, we had fun with this shit. We gonna kill this shit. We gonna secure this bag. This bag is already secured. We gonna stay close. We gonna stick together. Unless there's some fine young white gentleman that you just happen to fall in love with or lusting over, then, you know, go ahead, kill the mastermind.
Well, if I can extract some value and bring it back to the mastermind, it's not going to be a loss.
Hey, Shia LaBeouf, don't be surprised if she asks for the cash app, motherfucker. I'm the fire, man.
I told y'all being broke is the root of all evil. Now you just realize it, huh? When I say deliver